Then we're going to take a look at truck. All truck means is they're pulling the tackle. And right here, we're going to just draw up kind of the base look of what a bunch of teams have been doing. The guy on the bunch has got to be able to take care of a defensive end right here. So whether that's a fullback, tight end, whatever it is. And typically, they've been in 21 personnel, and they like tight end, fullback there as well. So he's blocking down the guy on the bunch. You got your fullback leading out there to the corner. You got your tackle running the alley for whatever's scraping right there. Typically, they've been tossing it. Just kind of a dead toss out there wide so you can stay same side. Again, just like duo, working the strong side of the bunch. And, of course, once they over adjust, now you can work back with your other runs because your back's offset that way. Maybe you can run outside zone that way. But everybody else, right here, we're scooping, trying to get to the front side. If you cut off right there, they're probably not going to make a play. You can get up to the front side or try to get a body on these linebackers. Just wash them by whatever happens right there. We're going to jump right in. Take a look at truck against the forefront. Here's a look right here against Texas. And the forefront, looks like tight end right here, going to work down. He's going to work the guy over top of him, working around a kick. And you got this tackle running the alley here as well. On this one, they actually get a direct snap to the back right here. Dylan Gabriel working away. Everybody else you can see is scooping. And if you're just looking at this down block, pretty good job here by that tight end. You really don't want to give up a whole lot of penetration, especially early to knock off that tackle. So just gets just enough. Everybody gets some depth. And as you see, with the direct snap kind of threw off, this linebacker here is really unsure where the ball is. And you got your tackle. Looks like a receiver right here. That looks like Stoops. So had a receiver there at that fullback spot. You got a couple guys out in space to lead with nobody really left. So right there, I really hope to get a lot better play than this. But great play there by that safety filling in, able to get this running back on the ground. Even though you had an unblocked tackle, that should be able to get a better piece of you than that. But getting the ball in space right there, that time with a direct snap on that truck. So it looks like a quick play here from Alabama, catching them off guard in an unbalanced set, but still getting into the bunch and running truck. So right there, down blocking the guy that's on the point. He's going to down block as well. This guy's lost. He has no clue what's going on. He tosses to the front side. There's your fullback. There's your tackle getting around. Looks like they even worked around since they're scooping. Got a lot of depth right here with this left guard, trying to get around this defensive end. Gets a piece of them right there working up. But again, you're your fullback. You got a tackle leading out there. So wide receivers lost in that unbalanced set. A lot of numbers out there, so this could be one of those plays that you snap quickly and get it out there on the edge just like they do right here against LSU. Get an easy first down on 3rd and 3 in that unbalanced set running truck out of that bunch. Motion that a lot of teams have been running is they'll start a guy right here and they'll motion him across, whether it's for an RPO, cut, different things like that. But we'll look at that later. But right here on this one, you see they motion him across, and instead of having him over there, now that's kind of misdirection, trying to get these guys to work there, just like you see this guy running man-to-man. Now, you just have your quarterback, who's one of the best runners in the country, take it right there. It's the same blocking. So blocking down, pulling the tackle around. The extra guy that would pull around is now the back out there leading. So right there, down block. He's down block with the next guy. There's your tackle working around. Looks like man-to-man, so they got the edge right there for that. You have that back working right there as well. It's a really good play right here by this linebacker, able to get Jayden Daniels on the ground. If he doesn't get him on the ground, he's probably going to, just with how dynamic he is. But great play there by that linebacker. As you see, truck with a little bit of misdirection, especially if you got an agile quarterback. You can fake the jet sweep and then run truck back that direction with the quarterback. And now you still get the puller there with the running back leading there to the edge as well. Here's Michigan running truck. They start out in empty, pushing him back, running him like a jet sweep. Again, blocking down. You're getting a puller here with the fullback, and you're getting that tackle puller, and everybody else is scooping. So another great way to get a guy on the edge, get a couple guys out there in front, create a wall, get a couple pullers. It's very similar to like a buck sweep. If you're out there just now, you're getting that front side tackle, and you're getting that fullback out, so it happens a lot quicker than the front side and back side guard and have to pull. So right there with that jet sweep, really good look there running that truck. Now we're going to take a look against the 3 front. This would be the base 3 front. They roll the safety down there to the bunch. Again, blocking down with the fullback. Outside receivers blocking down as well. You got your fullback tight end there to lead. Tackle to lead to the alley. Whoever's working down, working over, everybody else is scooping. Again, toss it there front side. Get a little bit of width and then try to get downhill behind those pullers. Here's what we're going to try to run this very similar to what Michigan did with that jet sweep. And I would call this a 3 front just based off of, again, you got a nose. You got these guys right here. He's going to work down right there. Should be working there to pin, but he gets really tight, so it allows him to go. You got your puller there. Your tackle working there around as well. So there's your sweep. Hand it to the back. This guy was unblocked. So right here, if you're looking at it, this receiver should be working there. But instead, he works up this linebacker that's scraping over top. That should be the fullback's guy or the tackle. So you do have a guy unblocked. But again, with that jet sweep motion, with how he's getting width and playing with speed. He outruns that guy. Now you got two big pullers out there. He didn't have to block a linebacker to the front side. Gets a pretty good gain right there against Washington's defense. Again, getting in empty, there with the bunch, using that jet sweep motion, run that truck, able to set the edge, get a couple pullers. Of course, they had to outrun that guy. Jet sweep motion helped that out to be able to run at full speed there against the linebacker. Here's another look for Oregon, and right here against Texas Tech, working down, you're getting this puller, creating the wall. You also get that tight end out there as well. Again, quick toss. They actually get call for a hold right here. They do get hold the crap out of some dude, but you can see, again, creating a wall, that three front, getting on the edge there, getting a couple pullers, and they're able to walk into the end zone right here. You know, they ended up tackling a guy. So here's another good look here for Oregon. This time against Washington State, down block, pull this tackle out. Probably going to go right there. Fullback's out there on the edge, toss that thing. Everybody else is zoning hard. You can see how hard they're running right here, getting a little bit of ground with that bucket step. There's your fullback. This guy works so far over the top so quickly with his toss that this fullback is going to be the guy that ends up kicking. This wide receiver, he's just working right here and he's pinning whatever. So they're leaving that almost like a book sweep. He's going to pin the first thing in the box. He didn't even have to do anything. So right there, he's just an extra guy. Probably should have worked there, maybe worked up to the safety, because their O-line did a really good job of working up right there. But they get the edge. There's the kick by the fullback. There's your lead right there by the tackle. One-on-one with the safety. Make that guy miss. Now creating explosive plays right there with the truck out of that bunch because they didn't adjust over to it. Able to get the edge, create that wall. Here's a look here against Michigan. I know this is a little bit grainy video. Again, blocking down. And right there, they even able to get this tackle, all that stuff out. Turns and hands it behind him. So I thought this is really interesting. They had that back behind right there, reverses out, hands it. He's able to get that depth around. You got these two pullers out leading, and they did a great job zoning up. You can see the center all the way up there, cutting a guy off. Guys, just getting those guys out in space. Again, blocking down, getting the edge. Big run right there on 3rd and 3 when those guys are trying to fill those inside gaps, trying to hit that as far as duo, inside zone, whatever it is. Now you're just popping that to the outside, getting speed on the edge, a couple pullers, makes those guys account and stay wide, even in short yard situations like they had right here at 3rd and 3. Right here, Georgia, it looks like maybe a little bit confused here as far as the alignment, but you see there are a lot of bodies here. You got a tackle out here. I don't know what in the world's going on, but they just reverse out, toss it out here wide. Again, down block. There's your big defensive tackle there at the fullback spot. He's going out there to kick. You got a tackle trying to pull around there as well. These guys fill those open gaps. A couple guys in the same gap. Great read here by the running back to get back vertical. Finally, get in the end zone right here. Of course, this is against a really good defense. And as you see, just making those guys fill those gaps and widen on that short yardage and then get straight vertical as soon as you see an alley. Great run there by the running back, getting into the end zone against a really good defense. No look here with the jet sweep action. You're bringing him across here. I wouldn't say this is just a true bunch, but you got a guy tight here, guy tight here. I'd say that'd be like your inside bunch guy. He's going to work around. Everybody else is down blocking here against his three front. So down block right there, should be down blocking right there. Pulled a kick. Now you got a tackle working around as well to lead in the alley. Toss it right there to the guy that's already got a little bit of momentum going. There's your kick. Got to clean it up a little bit. Let's get vertical, see what we can get. And only 1 yard right there on 3rd and 3. So right there, that's a really tough job right there. Not a great block by this running back being physical. But again, it's a good changeup. Getting a guy coming to that jet sweep motion. Trying to get him on the edge with that puller. Interesting look there for Ole Miss. Same game, other side of the ball, and you can see what Lincoln was talking about, needing to get some guys in there that can actually make things happen. He's trying to down block. Everybody's disappearing, so it's going to work up. Pin right there. You got your fullback out. You got your tackle out. Everybody else is getting out on parade. And that left guard had nobody even show up. He's slanted so hard. He just zones this thing, gets into the pool as well. So if you're looking at it, you stop it right here. You got everything basically blocked down, and you got a guy to kick, and you got two pullers in the alley right there. So really good look. Guys moving people there up front. Ole Miss jumping out of gaps. Get on the edge there for Georgia. I know Ole Miss is probably guessing, trying to figure out what run it was, thinking it was duo or inside zone. But right there, ran that truck, didn't guess right. Got a couple extra guys out there on the edge, creating a big play there for Georgia. Another run that's very similar, and you could run it basically the same way, just a little bit different up front, is to run your pin and pull. So again, what they have is they got these guys down blocking. This number 3 receiver, he's wheeling around right here on this one. As you're looking at what they have, They got a B-gap player, so he's going to down block. You got your front side guard, and you got your center working right here. Everybody else is scooping, so now you get two pullers right there with the pin and pull. They just toss it there to the front side. A couple guys rolling right there with that front side guard and center. Everybody else is still down blocking just like they did on truck. So now you can pin and pull it. Try to block that thing very similar to the edge on the truck play when you're down blocking, pulling that number 3 receiver or fullback out there wide to block the corner. Here Washington flips over, and they're going to run that pin and pull again. And as you're looking at it, another great look. 3 fronts pretty tight. You can block down right there. Probably going to work up to those linebackers with these guys being that tight, pulling around there. It looks like the center and the back side guard this time instead of the front side guard, so those guys are working around. Everybody else is pinning. Number 3 receivers working around, again, tossing it out there wide. They don't quite get everything sealed like they probably should. Probably a receiver should be pinning that. But, again, just playing fast, get on the edge, be able to create space in one-on-ones. Gives you guys an opportunity to get in the end zone right here just like they had. And this is late in the game against USC, only up by 3. So right there, again, a pin and pull with that same kind of scheme there on the outside as far as down blocking, creating a wall. Another great way to get on the edge, and Washington used it a ton with their pin and pull in big game situations, like right here against USC late in the game, and we'll see another one against Oregon late in the Pac-12 championship game. So here's that look late in the Pac-12 championship game. It's 3rd and 9 with 1 minute left, only up by 3. And if they get a first down, they're going to the playoff. This game's over with. So right here, down block right here, a really wide defensive end. He down blocks right there. He's going to block right here. You got this guy pulling, and you got a couple guys that are going to get out right here. And it's actually the center and the front side guard getting out here as well. So down block, tackle, down blocks on that 3 tech, and they get the edge. So you got 2 guys pulling, wide in this defense. You see how hard these guys are running with the width. Great job by this back. Hey, get back vertical. Those guys are widening. There's going to be a kick. They've got everything cut off from the back side. These guys are late to it. And he finds Zally right there getting vertical. Everybody else is just getting washed by. I mean, so great play, great call. Again, Pac-12 championship game. Get on the edge, run those guys by, get a first down, get down, get that game over with, which is what Washington did right there. So that's a great call, great execution. And, of course, Oregon being very aggressive. Those guys are running hard to it, and they overrun it. Great call, great run. Pin and pull there. Same blocking scheme on the edge with that fullback, outside receiver, number 3 receiver as well.